I can't. Can you click at the top of that window and you can see the lights?
Alright, I think we're live.
Oh, we're live, Kathy?
We're live, Chuck.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to
Actually,
Bellarmine College Preparatory High School. We got Valley Christian versus Bellarmine today. How you doing today, Kathy?
Nice to be here with you again, Chuck.
It is.
We've got quite the team here, and we can't forget Harry. Harry. Harry helps out a lot.
We should be starting in a couple of minutes. Our first event will be the boys 200-yard medley relay, Frosh Soft. Which one?
This is live. That's
Event 2, gentlemen, 200-yard
All right.
relay, Frosh Soft.
In lane 5, we have from Bellarmine, Chase Gavin, Ramsey Insigneras, Justin Wynn, and Jackson Snap. In lane 6 from Bellarmine, in the first spot, we've got Chris Buckley, followed by Sonny Lowe, and Ryan Boschkin, and Zach Apanato, and lane 7, Trenton Backus. Okay, that's 5, 7, 8. Okay, good. Sorry, we're just getting technical difficulties here.
these all the Bellarmine.
This is the Bellarmine relay team.
And the next event will be having.
We have the tricoms a little late.
I have those in my trunk. I forgot to start. I didn't get power.
Pretty good race between lanes 5 and 6. Water now in lane 5. Closest to us is Justin Wynn and Brian Boschkin, I believe, doing butterfly in lane 6. Excuse me. Correct. And now on the pool in lane 5, we've got Jackson Snap closest to us, and Zach Appiano right next to him.
We have the HDMI.
And our first place
First call
was
varsity, 200 medley relay.
We got lane 5 at 148.01, lane 6 at 150.92, lane 7 at 204.32.
and here we've got event 4, boys 200-yard medley relay. And
We'll give them one lane space, so have them give them 2 and give us 4, because I think we have twice as many guys.
in lane 3 from Valley Christian, we have Gianluca Lawrence.
Lawrence, you will warm down in the 4 most shallow lanes. Warm up and warm down there only. So that
Lane
Valley
4,
Christian can warm up in the
we
other
have
2
Wade
lanes.
Halverson from Valley Christian. Lane 5, we got Brandon Lamb from Bellarmine. Lane 6, Brandon Rousseau from Bellarmine. Lane 7, Ryan Regan from Bellarmine. And lane 8, Ryan Matter from Bellarmine. So you'll notice that all of the Valley Christian swimmers are to our left, Kathy, and then all the Bellarmines are to our right. So they're not seating this in any certain way. I have a feeling that's a COVID rule. The different schools on different sides.
Probably. I also noticed that we don't have any valley crossover here. So it's like the valley set in the varsity. Crossover.
I noticed that. And see, good, we've got all the swimmers in. Nice on the turn, Brandon Lamb.
Ryan Fay, you're on the A relay. Can you maybe come over to swim your freestyle leg?
It already began. It already began.
Ryan Fay, get over here.
Ryan Brang is one of our freshmen who's having a great season. So he, but as a freshman, they do sometimes miss their relay. So in the pool right now, close to us, we've got Josh Wong in lane 5 and Ethan Lorette in lane 6. In Valley in lane 4. Close to us, we've got Jaden Lee. Excuse me, that's Jaden Lee right in front.
So we're thinking
First place, we have lane 5 at 141.78, lane 6 at 144.88,
What school are those?
lane 7, 149.09, and 4th place is 153.02. It looks like Bellarmine were the first, second, third, and 5th place, and then Valley.
I think I would just leave
So up
it.
next, we've got the 200 free frost soft. We've got the 4 Bellarmine swimmers, Zach Apinato in lane 5, Gabriel de Los Angeles in lane 6, Philip Long in lane 7, and Joseph Valaparel in lane 8. Pretty good time.
So I'll signal to me when you're. I don't want to lean the start, so we'll do it at the end of this race. We'll take the lead.
Right. Water. It's a good mid-distance race. Not a sprint, but it's not the 500.
Yeah, it's gonna go back now.
I'm going to move back.
I'm gonna be dead.
Hey, I'm gonna get a better competition. Hey, check comparatively. I thought it was better
Got my goggle sticks and everything. I charged it up last night.
All right. Another 50. Looks like a good race between Gabriel and Philip Long.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I don't need it right now.
Philip Long leads. Philip's a freshman, isn't he? Yeah. Philip did the water polo team proud this year. Played on the varsity team. So his freestyle, you can see, is definitely very strong.
And in first place, it looks like we're going to have
and
Touch the pad. There we go. Well,
next,
it's not really legit.
next event we have event 8, boys 200-yard freestyle. We've got Herman Nanakumar from Valley Christian, Lucas Wang from Valley, Donovan Burke from Valley Christian, Wade Albertson from Valley Christian, Ryan Fang from Bellarmine, Matthew Haynes from Bellarmine, Nick Elliott from Bellarmine, and Adam Humbert from Bell.
Varsity 200-yard freestyle.
So on the first 50 we have
Oh, we got a bunch of them up there.
Nick Elliott at 25:38 in
Yep,
first,
Nick's taking
Ryan
a little
Fang
lead
close
there.
behind.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a nice swim.
Yeah, Ryan's really keeping up with Nick, huh?
Yeah, well, Ryan's he's one of the fastest freshmen in freestyle we've
That's
seen in a long
amazing.
time.
Because Nick's
First,
no turtle himself.
the first split, Nick's in first with 51.89, followed by Ryan Fang with a 53.12. A pretty good race, though.
Yeah. Okay, Nick Elliott's definitely ahead.
Nick is having a
Almost, I think almost.
right
a full
now.
body
It's
length.
interesting because everyone is trying to get all of their CCS cuts and
Yeah.
things like that. So
Yeah.
it's Let's see here, the split there, 1-0.
What is the CCS cut for this event,
The
Chuck?
CCS cut for the 200 free is qualifying as 148.59. The state cut is 142.65.
Awesome.
2 years ago, we had Max Saunders win the state championship from Bellarmine.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Good-
he's
good
now,
Max.
I'm happy to report, swimming at Bellarmine and doing a spectacular job. So
It looks like we've
Nick,
got in first place Nick Elliott with
146.66. Not a
Ryan
bad
Fang
swim.
at 149.10. And then in third place we've got Wade Halverson at 153.30,
Yeah,
and so on.
not bad.
Nope,
Not a bad
good
swim.
So we got a nice qualifying time for Nick there.
Yeah.
We already have that time, or a qualifying
Not for
time?
it's not his best time, but he's never swam it at Bellarmine, so it's
Okay,
good
well,
to
there
get
you
that
go.
monkey off your back.
Yeah, for sure. Good job, Nick.
So next up, we've got event 10, boys 100-yard IM frosh soft. We've got in lane 3 Oliver Owen, lane 4 Blake Wilson, lane 5 Chris Buckaloo, lane 6 Ramsey Insigneras, and lane 7 Elbridge Shee. The 100 IM heat 1 of 2.
Since we have some time right now, I'll just name off the times here. In fourth place, we have Matthew Haynes, 155.90. And in fifth place, we've got Adam Humbert at 156.87. Sixth place is Lucas Wang at 218.77. And seventh is Donovan Burke at 222.17. And in eighth, we have Hemeth, can't say the last name, Nandakumar at 305.93.
So I just got I guess they can only, excuse me, I don't think they can hear Kathy.
Oh, am I muted?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think. I'm not supposed to be. Ever? Like at all?
It's still dark. By the way, we're dark.
Oh,
We
we're dark
lost
now.
our feed. We lost everything.
We're in the 100 IM frosh soft.
Okay, we're back.
We're
We're good?
Yeah, the cable came loose.
Cable came loose. Sorry about that, people. Technical difficulties. Right now we are in the. Wait, they say they can hear me, but they can't see me.
It did have a delay, so.
Hey, I wasn't even tired. Pretty good. Yeah. Hey.
All right.
My mom says
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Sorry, 59.90. Second place at 1:46 is Ramsey Harris. Third place, 1:02 seconds, .25, Chris Blue. And fourth place, we got 1:08, Oliver Owen. Fifth place, 1:91, Lakers.
All right. We apologize for the technical difficulties there. Anyone that missed their kids swim, we do apologize. But now we are in, this is heat 2, boys 100 IM. Lane 2, we've got Trenton Spence. Lane 4, we've got Caden Mahonachik. Lane 3, we've got Dominic Dietrich. And lane 6, we have Ethan Brush. All right, we got right in front of us. We've got Caden and Dominic. Caden in lane 4 and Dominic Dietrich. Pretty close race, Kathy.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh man, so Trenton Spence
Like
lost his goggles,
oh, that stinks.
but he's working through it.
All right, looks like Caden's gonna take first at 1:09:30, followed by Ethan Rush at 1:11:73, and Dominic Dietrich at 1:12:65, and Trenton got a 1:15:98.
Next up, we have the 200 IM. We've got from Valley Christian in lane 1, Jake Garlick. Lane 2, Gianluca Flores. In lane 3, Ethan Armbruster. In lane 4, Jeffrey Vanderveen. Lane 5, Ryan Kierton. Lane 6, Tyler Roller. Lane 7, Brandon Lamb. And lane 8, Josh Wong. So,
What's our CCS cup for this?
the CCS Cup for this is, I believe, 202.99. So anything below 203.
All right.
So let's see here. So in lane, good race. We have some really good swimmers in this 2 IM here. In lane 5, we've got Ryan Kierton, who will be swimming at UC San Diego next year. Done a great job with his time here at Bellarmine. In fact, you know, Ryan was at the TYR Speedo Championship last week. Yeah. And it's so exciting to think so many of these young men are looking to get an Olympic class. Isn't that special? So, yep.
All right, and in first place, looks like we're gonna have. Oh, sorry, my bad.
So, we got a pretty great show. And then right next to Ryan, we have our freshman Tyler Roller, the another great water polo swimmer. You know, on swimming for varsity. He had 2 older brothers who swam and played water polo. Even pretty good swim for Larry Roberts. I think they have 4 CCS titles between the 2 of them, between water polo and swim. One taking his career to Harvard. Not a bad place to play polo, huh? Swim down there. Ryan's looking great. And look at Tyler. Tyler's having a nice swim. Yeah.
All right, and in first place, we've got at 1:58:23, Ryan Kierton, followed by her Tyler Roller at 2:02:67.
Tyler Roller, all right.
Third place,
Tyler.
2:05:80, Josh Wong, and 2:05:91, Ethan Armbruster. I believe that's a cut for
So I
Tyler.
want to say Tyler Roller, welcome to CCS, freshman. He's a freshman. Great job.
Congratulations.
Tyler!
Yeah, he dropped actually 2 seconds too.
Yeah, you got a good sim.
Amazing.
You had a really good
Very
sim.
nice.
Then in third place, we got Josh Wong. In fourth place, Ethan Arbor is Ricketts Slimmy at 2:05.91. Sixth place, Gianluca Flores. Seventh, Jeffrey Vanderleen. And eighth, we have Jake Garland. Didn't mean to step on your toes, Kathy.
No worries at all. Next event is 15 free frost stop.
Frost stop, 50-yard freestyle.
50-yard freestyle, frost stop. We have a lot of heats here. We have 4 of them. In lane 1, we have James Haven. In lane 2, Jackson
Josh
Stapp.
Aguilar, you're supposed to be in lane 4 right now, Josh.
Chase
Thank you,
Gavin.
sir.
And as you can hear, Josh Aguilar is in lane 4, who's probably going to have to do some push-ups tomorrow. In lane 5, we have Chase Barman, another very solid water polo player, very good swimmer. Ryder Davis in the same boat. Colin Brannon in lane 7, and Jacob Backus in lane 8. These are all of our sprinters, Kathy.
Heat 2, lane 1 will be Rodvon. Lane 2 is Alex H. and Nathan. And Darren McDonald, the Blue Jays, Malcolm, and Samuel.
Followed by 24, Ethan Josh Aguilar. Third goes to
Heat 2, you need to be over here. Heat 3, be ready to go.
17, Jackson Snap. Fifth place, 25, 32,
Water.
Nathan
Water.
Sixth place, 25, 84, Lucas, 30, Fiorentino. Seventh place, 26, 03, Sebastian Salazar. And eighth place, Santa
Yep, lane number 3, Nathan Palmore.
So,
Lane 3, Nathan
Oh, it just
Palmore.
changed? Okay.
lane 1 is Razvan Alistar. Lane 2 is Alex Hageman. Lane 3 is Nathan Palomar. Lane 4 is Darren Partable. Lane 5, Donald Paxton. Lane 6, Lucas Sorrentino. Lane 7, Sebastian Salazar. And lane 8 is Samuel Forrest.
My apologies for those names earlier.
Heat 3, Nikhil in 1, Vinny in 2, Arnav in 3, Sam in 4, Winston in 5, Dylan in 6, Diego in 7, and Juan in 8. Get there now.
Camera off. Like, technical assistant, Carrie Elliott. She's not always on the mic, but it's as close as you could ever imagine.
Hey, is anybody on the schedule up right now?
Okay, first name 3 or 4? Or Heat 3 or 4?
Oh, sorry. First place we had Dillian, 25 and 29 is 25 minutes. Second place is South. And then third place is 26 52.
Okay, so
Nancy will be
lane
Heat
1
4,
we have to
Sophia
go
in
ready.
3, John will be in 4, Alex in 5, and Milan in 6.
Okay, we got Nikhil Reddy in lane 1, lane 2, Danny Severino, lane 3, Arnold Sanil, lane 4, Sam Socorrero, lane 5, Wensko Sofello, lane 6, Dylan Wynn, lane 7, Diego Lopez, and lane 8, Juan Lupe.
Then first place we have got 29.98 Sam Romero. Second place 31.01 Diego. Third place 32.56 Arnav. Fourth place 32.61 Manny. And earlier I had said that Cal Reddy was in third place with another heat. I was wrong. It was Razvan Alistar was actually in third place in Pool 2.
Heat 4. Take your mark.
Okay, so Heat 4, Kabir Dua in lane 3, John Conley in
Heat
lane
number
4,
1. Heat number 1 of the varsity 53
lane 5,
line.
Alex Don, and lane 6, Milan Damiani.
First place we have 28.70 Kabir. Second place 31 Milan. Sorry, 31.08 is Milan. 31.83 is Alex. And John Carson at 39.43.
All right. right, so next up we've got 53 varsity. Lane 1, Dylan Lee. Lane 2, Valley Christian. Lane 2, Caleb Hernandez from Valley Christian. Lane 3, Daniel Wang from Valley. Lane 4, Ethan Armbruster from Valley Christian. Lane 5, Kevin Secek, who also was in the race. I don't have time to talk about it. But Lane 6, Addison Newman. Lane 7, Edwin Singleton. And Lane 8, Thomas Walker. So Kevin also was at the TYR CN Championship last week. So Kevin took third place in 73. This is one of the national meets that's just so celebrated, and people all over the country.
We're going to have 2260 Kevin Secek and 2212 Daniel Lang, 2297 Caleb Hernandez, and 2312 Addison Newman, 2351 was Edmund.
D2.
All right. We'll catch up more on a longer race about some of these swims. Lane Heat 2, got Cade Carlson. Lane 1, Lane 2, Mitch Carter.
Freestyle. After the next heat of 50 freestyle, we'll have a 5-minute break before the first line.
Lane 5, Ethan Yu from Bell. Lane 6, Ryan Ness from Bellarmine. Lane 7, Tyler Gray from Bell. And our next one is Samuel Kidd from Bell.
First place, we're going to have 2443 Samuel. Second place, 2642 Ryan Matt. Third place, 2744 Kate Carlson. Fourth place, 2835 Tyler Tran.
Only if he wants to. Carol. Only if he wants to. All right. So,
D3.
3 of 5. Oscar Guo from the Valley. In lane 2, I have Andrew Hitchcock from Valley. Lane 3, Trey Knox from Valley. Lane 4, Benjamin Kramer from Valley. Lane 5, Ryan Raymond from Bell. Hunter Pilarski in lane 6. Lane 7 is Connor Long. And lane 8 is John Stone.
Pretty close in there. First place goes to 2379 Hunter Pilarski.
And the battle of lane 1 goes to Hunter.
Third place, 2495
Hunter Pilarski, champion of lane 1.
16 Connor Long. What's the CCF cut on this guy?
D4. Take your mark.
And lane 2, we got Brayden Hammond. Lane 3, Alex Salvador. Lane 4, Bryce Jester. Lane 5, Nicholas James. Lane 6, Charlie Cook. And lane 7, Daniel Palmer.
Right. Another great race.
And P4 of 5. And first place, we got 2469 Alex Salvador. Second place, 2545.
We're getting
Too much Wait, come on over. Get out.
50 fast.
D5.
All right. So you can do it now? Go for it.
Lane 2, Zachary Tyler. Lane 3, Dylan Santos. Lane 4, Tad Mendez. Lane 5, Patrick Tran. And lane 6, Francis Lee.
All right, I've got something kind of fun we're going to do during this 5-minute break. We're fortunate
cool.
enough to interview Kevin Secek,
Oh,
a senior
fun.
who
That's
will
kinda cool.
be attending University of Southern California.
Okay, in first
next
place,
year.
we've got 2620 Zachary Taylor, followed by 2680 Patrick Tran, 2685 Tad Mendez, and 3120 Dallin Santos. Goodness, I got to read those fast before the board changes again.
All right. Good night.
He's right around the corner.
Oh, we can do that? Oh, that'd be great. And then, should I just go like this?
Or are you doing the interview? Because I'll give him mine.
The camera on the mic.
Oh, the can.
Yeah, we can do it. That camera will. Okay, cool. Hopefully that. Yeah, maybe we should try this one. I haven't tried the wireless with the mic, but the picture comes through.
So
They're gonna do an interview, so we'll just
I got two people.
film these.
Do you want me to give this to the other guys? To the swimmers?
I think I'll just go with this.
Probably.
I mean,
Okay.
It's
And then
not-
the two of you can kind of talk into it. That
yeah.
works. Okay.
Are we? You're muted. We're muted. Okay, good. All right.
Are you getting audio? Is the audio test?
If I'm live, I'm live. Give me a thumbs up if I'm good to go. Brad? Am I good? All right. Guys, we're very fortunate here to interview Kevin Sechak and Ryan Kierton, two of Bellarmine's great swimmers in a long line of just wonderful program. Both of these gentlemen swam in the TYR Speedo Championships last week, which is arguably one of the fastest races short of the Olympics. I mean, there's people competing all over the country. Many Olympians were at that race, and who knows, we might be talking to two of them right now. So, first, Kevin, what was it like to race at that event?
It was a lot of fun. It was a really good competition. I was pretty happy with it.
Awesome. And Ryan, what were the events you played?
I did the 100, 200, and 400 freestyle and the 100 and 200 backstroke.
As you did, what was it like swimming, being back after hunting and putting that entire year?
It was weird. It was nice to get back. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was just nice to be in a situation where they were competing against top class swimmers. So it was just nice to be back out there.
So as you are finishing off your career in Bellarmine, and congratulations to both of you. You're going to UC San Diego and swimming. Kevin, you're going to be at USC next year. What are some things that Bellarmine taught you that you think you're going to bring to the college rank?
More along the lines of the school values, it's just sort of Bellarmine taught me how to be a man for with others and to, really interact with other people, form brotherhood with people. So it's really valuable to me.
Well, we couldn't be more proud of both of you, and I don't want to take too much time from you. Thank you for the interview, and good luck, and can't wait to watch you at WCalCCS State and in college, and probably at the Olympic trials.
Thank you.
Any final words?
Go Bells. Yeah.
Go Bells.
Roll on.
And then this one. Alrighty. And we're back up. They're calling out for
Okay.
frost off for the 50 fly.
Frosh soft. 50 flight. No running on the pool deck. It's the one thing we learned. All right.
Thanks for that interview, Chuck. It's always interesting to get a little insight from the swimmers.
Well, when you're in the presence of greatness like that, it's easy to get intimidated as the
Yeah.
interviewer. So both
I'm
of
sure.
them have done so well.
You did awesome.
You think about,
And
we'll
they
talk
do
about it in a little
awesome.
bit. So, event 22. Boys 50 fly. We've got Ryder Davis in lane 2. Minku Ko in lane 3. Jacob Bacchus in lane 4. Ryan Boschkin in lane 5. Justin Nguyen in lane 6. And Gabriel de Los Angeles in lane 7.
And
All
this
right.
is 50 fly.
Good race, good race. In lane 1, we've got Ryder going hard. It's,
Yeah.
You know, making up a lot of time in the one hole. Way to go, Ryder.
Looks
And
like
then
first
lane
place is going to go to Justin Ian at 26:43, followed by 28:48 Ryan Boschkin, and then 28:99 Ryder Davis, followed by 29:57 Gabriel de Los Angeles.
All right, heat 2 of 2. Razvan Alistar in lane 3, Darren Partable in lane 4, and Trenton Spence in lane 5. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Looks like we got a new view there. Oh, who's swimming? You already named him. We got a new view here. It's a very nice perspective. And now we're back to our traditional view. This is heat 2, 50
Heat
fly.
2 of 2.
frost off.
And then coming up after this, we've got the boys 100-yard butterfly.
And it looks like in first place we're going to have Razvan Alistair at 30:45, followed by 30.96 Trenton Spence and 34:31 Darren Partable.
Okay. In lane 1, we've got Chase Santaga. Lane 2, William Chen. Lane 3, Brady Zapp. Lane 4, Jaden Lee. All from Valley. Lane 5, the freshman from Bellarmine, Ryan Fang. Lane 6, Matthew Haynes. Lane 7, Ethan Lorette. And lane 8, Simon Zhao.
And this is 100-yard.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what our CCS cuts are for the 50, for the 100
Yeah, let's
fly.
check that out, Chuck.
54.99. So we're looking to break 55.
Okay.
So all right. So our split there, what do we got here? Gosh, that went fast. Ryan Fang at 25.48 is in the lead, close by Simon Zhao at 25.82. So let's see.
All right, we're coming on the last lap here.
Going on the last
Got about
lap
half a
once
lap to
again.
go.
Hoping to beat
All right, in
54.99.
first place, we've got 53.42
Attaboy.
Ryan Fang, followed by 54.48 Ethan Lorette, then 54.59
Good
Simon
job.
Zhu. Fourth place goes 55.21 Matthew Haynes. Good job, boys.
Yep. Everyone
We got
is
our top 3 with CCS
welcome to the
cuts
show.
there. Nice.
Hey, I really hope they have CCS this year, Kathy.
I know.
I
I
think
guess they're
there's a
still
good
undecided.
shot.
It's not hasn't been decided, right?
I think it's,
We're waiting for the final go.
but WCALs will just be the big meet, perhaps. But
I don't know. I really hope they do get to. They didn't do CCS.
all right, in lane 2, heat 2 of 2, we've got Ryan Fang in lane 5, Brandon So in lane 6, and Alexander Trong in lane 7.
You know, with no CCS last year, it would be really sad not to do it again.
It would just absolutely, it's, you know, that's what makes it even more special to think of, like what Ryan and Kevin and what a lot of these young men are doing, continuing on in the sport, because training during COVID was very, very challenging.
It was brutal. Trying to find swim,
Yeah.
like pool time was, I think, one of the biggest challenges for most clubs is finding pool time.
Yeah.
And then when they did get pool time, they dropped a good 50% of their
Yeah.
time that they used to spend in the water was, you know, they went from like basically 2 hours down to 1 hour of training a day.
You just found yourself like Grant. He was riding bikes, you know, lifting
Yeah.
weights, doing anything
He
and
actually
everything. you can.
tethered, he put a tether in our pool attached to our patio and was swimming in our swimming pool from the patio.
Yeah.
Okay, in first place, we have got Alexander Twong at 58.12, followed by Brandon So at 58.34, and Ryan Regan at 1 minute .7.
All right, now we've got our boys 100-yard freestyle frosh soft. In lane 1, we've got Ben Steinhoff. Lane 2, Sam Soto Romero. Lane 3, Lucas Sorrentino. Lane 4, Sebastian Salazar. Lane 5, Chase Barman. Lane 6, Jackson Snap. Lane 7, Ramsey and Señoras. And lane 8, Sonny Lowe. So
This is 100-yard free.
100-yard free.
Looks like there's 3 in the lead.
Yeah, it's
Almost
a tight race,
4.
Kathy. It's
Yeah, it is.
now let's
I think just by a hair, it looks like Ramsey
see
might
on
be
that
leading
turn.
by a hair.
Oh no, did someone lose their gog? I think lane. Or is that Chase Barman? I think he lost his goggles.
All right, so in first place we have got Ramsey and Señoras 55.33, followed by Chase Barman 55.48, then Jackson Snap 55.95, and Sonny Lowe 58.59.
All right, nice race, gentlemen.
3 heats on this one.
Next race, we've got heat 2, 100-yard free. Lane 1, Nate Dixon. Lane 2, Kabir Dua. Lane 3, Tyler Chin. Lane 4, Dominic Dietrich. Lane 5, Nathan Palmar. Lane 6, Diego Lopez. Lane 7, Philip Long. And lane 8, Hagee, Alex Hageman. Bellarmine goalie. All right,
100
nice
free
start.
fresh soft. Heat 2 of 2. Sorry, heat 2 of 3.
Heat 2 of 3.
I can't get it out.
Okay. So that was his best. You know, it's interesting with these meets, Kathy, because, you know, like I mentioned, you know, a lot of times they practice in the morning before these meets. So
I
you think
know.
about, you know, those swimmers who shave and taper. I mean, getting cuts during the week with these events, and, you know, they're wearing
tough.
Speedos, they're not wearing tech suits.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's a lot of work.
It is.
And,
It's tough.
you know, but they certainly do an amazing job.
First place, 55.83, Philip Long, followed by Dominic Dietrich at 1.61, followed by Tyler Chin, 1.73, followed by Alex Hageman at 1.01.09.
Yep. Great job. There we go, Philip Long. All right, heat 3 of 3. The last heat for the frost off. We've got Nikhil Reddy in lane 1, Alex Aman in lane 2, Joseph Vasarpal in lane 3, Vinny Temperino in lane 4. Lane 5 is Arnav Sunil. Lane 6 is Connor Park, and lane 7 is John Conley. And we've got the varsity 100 free right after this. That looks cool.
Such a cool view. Woo! I love that view. Looks really good. It's great to see them just get in the water there.
Yeah, that's
First call, book 2, heat number 1.
all right. Nice turn in lane 3. We've got Joseph Esperal. Having a nice little swim there, Joseph.
All right, looks like we're going to have,
What's that?
who's leading? Looks like Joseph. Joseph's
Yep.
leading, followed by John and then Connor.
All right. Oh no. Another lost goggle in lane 4.
First place at 102.66 is Joseph.
Fast swim.
Second place at John Connolly is 107.90, followed by Connor Park at 110.70, and Alex Amend at 113.35.
So we've got boys varsity, Chase Santaga from All First Burton Valley Christian, Freddie Cumming in lane 2, Daniel Wang in lane 3, lane 4 is Caleb Hernandez, lane 5 is Kevin Secek, who we just interviewed, lane 6 is Nick Elliott, and
Nick.
lane 7 is Edwin Simeon. So
this will be a nice race.
This will be a good race.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like for someone like Kevin to come from one of the biggest meets in the country.
I know.
And we're just fortunate to be able to watch him swim. This is.
And I bet you to some degree they don't think of the magnitude of going to those meets, because then, your nerves would
How
just
do
get
you
the
not
best
know?
of you.
I wonder about that.
I know, but your nerves would just get the best of you if you focused on it too much.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? I mean, that's the other part of this sport, is you have to manage the nerves.
Absolutely.
So, as well as do all the training. So
all right, guys. Let's see how this goes. This is the 100-yard free
One free.
varsity.
Good turns. Look at Kevin. That is just such a streamline. It's such a beautiful turn.
Wow, he had a long streamline there.
USC is lucky.
But that's it. I mean,
USC is lucky to have him.
Look at him. He rocks.
What do we have in lane 3?
Looks like
Anyway.
coming on the final lap.
So the CCS cut here
Kevin just flies.
is,
and Kevin's time first place is going to be 47.47, followed by 48.46 Daniel Wang, then 49.45 Nick Elliott, and 51.72 Caleb Hernandez.
So that would also be, what did Kevin get there, a 47.47?
Yeah.
That would also be a, that's a state cut right there.
Dang.
That's a
Good
state
job.
cut. So
what's the CCS cut?
49.70.
Looks like Nick hit that.
He got,
Go
yeah,
Nick.
I got the exact
He
same
already had
time I think that's the exact time last week. So lane 2 we have,
Or heat
excuse
2.
me, heat 2. Indivar Nagalana in lane 1, Hermanth Nan de Kumar in lane 2, Jeffrey Vanderveen in lane 3, Lucas Wayne in lane 4, John Kajawa in lane 5, Connor Long in lane 6, Hunter Pilarski in lane 7, and Thomas Walker in lane 8. All right. It's interesting. So, oftentimes, as you say, with swimming next to someone as fast as Kevin, there's an actual wake on the turn.
I know there is. Grant and Nick have both experienced that wake. First place, 51.46, Thomas Walker, followed by Hunter Pilarski, 51.49. John Kujawa, 55.15. Connor Long, 55.50.
Okay, next up we have heat 3 of 5. We have Stanford U in lane 1, Andrew Zhang in lane 2, Benjamin Kramer in lane 3, Jeremy Elvender in lane 4, Dylan Santos in lane 5, Daniel Palmar in lane 6, Miles Cozart in lane 7, and Nick Ames in lane 8. All right. You know, it was interesting when I was pulling up all the statistics for CCS, and I wanted to pull up the times. I recognize it. I think Bellarmine had won CCS, I think 35 out of 37 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's quite a program.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, heat 3. That was a little delay there.
You know, the school's gotten really fast. It's got a good team. It's actually Harker.
Really?
Yeah, Harker actually has a really good swim team.
Did not know that.
Yep, little known fact.
You don't hear too much about their high school.
Yep.
Go!
All right. Who's that in lane 7 there?
It's like Miles. Miles is leading
Miles
lane
Kozort.
7. You go, Miles.
Nice race, Miles.
Followed by Nicholas Ames.
Oh, gosh. I remember
It's like Miles is going to take it.
Way to go, Kozart.
55.96.
Nice time.
Followed by Nicholas Ames, 57.71. Then Daniel Palmore, 1.71. And Stanford U, 1.01. Oh, sorry, 101.45. Sorry about that.
All right, next up we have Tad Mendez in lane 2, Ryan Meth in lane 3, Braden Hammett in lane 4, Alex Fazalat in lane 5, Bryce Despars in lane 6, and Charlie Coate in lane 7. Yeah, Bryce Despars also in a long line of Bellarmine swimmers, polo players. His brother was part of the.
Okay.
He's actually a goalie for the CCS. Brother Braden, CCS water polo team. Not so long ago.
I guess all the water polo players have to swim on the team off season, right?
Yep. And they get awful good. I mean, it's one of the reasons the polo team's been so good. One of the reasons the swim team is. I mean, it's interesting because, you know, this Max Saunders, who's swimming at USC.
Yeah.
He started as a water polo player, from what I understand.
Did he really?
And then
I did not know
focused on swim his junior year. Took a state championship. It'll
Look
be.
at that. Wow.
Coach
I guess
Mark.
he was meant to be a swimmer and not a water polo player.
Coach Mark Taliaferra, also a
Yeah.
USC swimmer.
That's right.
Our head
Forgot
coach.
about that.
Very
All
lucky
right,
to
looks
have
like
him.
in first place we have got Alex Faziola with 55.73, followed by Ryan Meth at 56.67. Then there's Tad Mendez with 1 even, and Charlie Coate with 1 even .02.
Yeah, a really good swim for Fazalat. He dropped almost an entire second off his best time. So
very nice.
Way to go, Faz.
Yeah, nice. Okay, heat 5.
All right. What do we get? We're in this
Heat 5.
Heat 5 of 5. Lane 3, we've got Patrick Tran. Lane 4, Ethan Yu. Lane 5, Tyler Tran. And lane 6, Zachary Taylor. All from Bell.
Oh, it looks like.
You know, it's interesting. There's a good deal of wind today.
Yeah.
You know, it's
It looks like Patrick and Tyler are kind of head to head there.
they're doing some battle, huh?
First place is Zachary, 58.13, followed by Patrick, 58.95. Then Tyler Tran, 103.37, and Ethan Yu.
Yeah, they've,
it's about to show.
So up next is the 500 freestyle. Brosh Soft. In lane 3, we have James Haven. Lane 4, we have Justin Nguyen. Lane 5, we've got Elbridge Shee. And lane 6, Addison Zusek. So get ready to feel the pain, gentlemen.
This is a brutal, brutal event.
Yes.
Along with the 800, 1500. Oh. My lungs hurt just looking at it.
You know, I always laugh when I talk to Nick when he does his distance races. I say,
Yeah.
what's the hardest part? And what he always says is, it's not necessarily the pain your body's feeling. It's in your head of all of, like, you get bored.
Yeah.
you
How does
start-
he keep track of his laps? That's what I've always. I
that's
know that
the
the
lap
lap
counter.
counters help, but even at practice, they don't have lap counters. Like, how
Yeah.
do you keep track? You know?
The lap counter is.
The other
It is
thing about
everything.
long distance like that is pacing. You know, like how do you pace yourself so that you're not completely dead?
Well, and you have to practice that.
Right.
When you practice
right.
it, it's
Absolutely.
just. So you see some of these swimmers, and you look at their splits, and every 50 is almost exactly the same. The great
Yeah.
ones are, and
Yep.
it's just.
Yep.
It's fun to watch. And they make it look so painless and
Exactly.
seamless and just, yeah.
I imagine their lungs are giving them some pain at the end, though. Feeling it.
Everything.
The body's screaming for more oxygen.
Yep.
You can't give it to it.
We had the Bellarmine swimmer from years gone by held the state record for Taylor Smith, who swam like a sub 4:30 as like a freshman. It was crazy.
Wow.
And then a 3-time All-American at
Wow.
University of Virginia, Olympic trials. I mean, you know, you think about like the Pablo Moraleses who came from Bell. I mean, there's just such a great history.
So my claim to fame is that my swim coach was Pablo Morales' godmother.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, then here's
I was
one.
a kid, yeah.
Where is Pablo Morales today?
You know what? I heard, I want to say he was on the news or something
No.
not that long ago. He has his own business, and I can't remember what it's about.
Well, he's
But-
the head coach for the University of Nebraska women's swim team.
Ah, But he has his own business, too, and I can't remember
I'm
what
sure,
it is.
yeah. I'm sure he does. And he just did the United States so proud in the Olympics.
So Nebraska.
Yeah, and
Midwest.
another fun fact about Nebraska, you know, our family's from Nebraska, so
Oh,
I thought
is it really?
what a fun your recruiting trip to take out
Yeah.
and look at the school. They don't have a men's swim team. They only have a women's
Aw,
team.
that's disappointing.
Yeah, not for the women. But,
Not for the women, but for the guys.
So.
Can we get the other camera over there, maybe? Thank you. There we go. That way we're not, I don't know, staring at these guys' backs. Thank you, Brad. Oh, and I got to give a big shout out to Brad. Brad always sets us up.
Yeah,
He's a
Brad.
computer science teacher and the IT guy that sets us up with all our audio and visual, and he rocks. He's helped us so much. And then today, you know, he brought this other camera and a student with him, which is really awesome. Student gets some, you know, hands-on experience in learning how to do this, and we get the benefit of seeing it from different angles.
You know, we're just trying to make the best out of a tough situation. I mean, obviously, we'd love to have all the parents in the stands, but
I know.
you know, we miss that. But you know, hopefully, they can see their kids work their tails off, and you know,
Yeah. Something, right? It's something.
it's something. It's something. So one of the things there's a trick to the lap counting. Do you know the trick when you have, you know, all the different signals that you do with the lap signs?
You mean, I know the coach's signs and all that on
Well,
the side, but what are the laps?
so
I don't know
there-
the ones with the...
Oh, there's the bell,
the
happiest sound of the
bell.
world. So there's a handful. So when you're trying to pace someone,
Right.
If they're not kicking enough, you wave it right and left.
Oh,
you do
that's
it right.
right.
And left.
Yes, yes, I've
when,
seen
but
that.
when they're behind their pace, that's when you're just jamming the
and
plunger
down.
down as
Okay.
fast as you can, and
Okay.
to try to let them know. But
And so it's the responsibility of the lap counter to.
it's the
kinda-
responsibility of the lap counter to look at the coach,
Ah.
have the coach tell you what to do.
Got
is
it.
really the key.
Okay, in first place with 5:08.60 is Justin Nguyen. Second place goes to Elbridge Shee, 5:13.36. Yeah, their lungs are burning. Third place, James Haven at 5:31.60.
5:31.
40, fourth place, we've got Addison, and Addison is going to pull a 5:40.68.
All right.
All right.
So
varsity
in
boys.
lane 1, we have Andrew Zhang from Bally Christian, Dylan Lee from Bally, Donovan Burke from Bally, Stanford Yu from Bally. Lane 5, we have Ryan Kierton from Bellarmine, Kevin Tran from Bell, Addison Newman from Bell, and Adam Humbert from
Got a lot
Bell.
of cheering going on.
So let's take a look here at some cuts. So your CCS cut is 457.99. Your state cut is 440 spot 99
440.99, you said?
for state. And yeah, looks like Ryan already has that cut.
Nice. Yeah. Not surprising, right? My guess is that a lot of the guys that are going to swim in college have those state cuts.
They do, and it's really neat though. I mean, because right now it's just, they have their path set in front of them, but they just do this because they love it. They want
Yeah.
to stay in shape, obviously, for that, but just want
Yep.
to do their school proud. So let's see that first 50 cut. That's a good 50 split. At 26.23 for Ryan, 26.78 for Kevin Tran. So it looks like Kevin's pacing next to Ryan. Let's see if he can keep it up. It's a great pace. So it looks like Donovan Burke from Valley's leading the way for Valley, doing a nice swim. All right, the split for Ryan was 29.10, 55.33 for his first 100. And that was 56.29 for Kevin Tran's first 100, and Addison was just under a minute at 59 low. Okay. We've got split at 30.31 and 32nd 50 split for Kevin Tran. They're at 125.64 and 126. That's a good pace.
Looks like there's quite the fan club over there.
All right. I'll give you some splits in just a second. But good swim.
Move your legs, they're shouting.
Those are the polo guys giving each other a hard time. So Ryan
your
at
legs.
30.5 second split there, 226 for his first 250. So halfway at the halfway point at 226 for him, and 228 for Kevin Tran. Yeah, keeping that split right around 30
So
seconds.
next week is our last season meet, right? Prior to WCALs.
Yep.
And I assume it's also going to be Senior Day as well.
It.
Are they doing anything next Thursday for Senior Day? Do you know, Carrie? During WCALs. Okay. So it looks like Senior Day is going to happen sometime during WCALs.
But please know, senior parents, it is going to happen.
Yes.
It's
a very important event.
You and your children are going to be honored.
They're making some decisions still, so stay tuned for that.
But
there will be a senior day.
Banners being made, and so to be announced either next week or the week after. All right. So for Ryan, that was a 3:57 at the 400-yard mark, and that was 4:03 for Kevin Tran at the 400-yard mark. And here comes the bell. The last 50.
Ooh, they're looking tired.
And we will take a 5-minute break at the conclusion of this heat before the 200 freestyle relay.
First place is Ryan Kirton at 4:56.50.
No, wait a minute. No. Is Addison? Is that right?
Second place, Kevin Tran, 5:07.35.
Oh yeah, sorry. I wasn't looking. Yeah. This is a tough day to swim the 500. You look at those flags, and I know it doesn't seem like much to have much ripple on the water, but it matters.
It does. Third place, 5:23.49, Addison. Fourth place, 5:23.89, Donovan Burke. Adam Humbert comes in fifth at 5:27.98.
All right. We're going to be taking a 5-minute break. And when we come back, we've got the 200 freestyle relay frosh soft.
Sixth place, Dylan Lee, 5:47.94. I think I announced Adam Humbert in fifth place at 5:27.98. Just in case I didn't, there it was. Ooh, busted. They're supposed to stay at the wall until the last swimmer has come in. They're not supposed to do a warm down. Okay, and last is Andrew Zhang at 6:44.63. Looks like there's going to be a 5-minute break now. Alrighty. And
Here we
we
go.
are getting ready.
We're back. All right. We have the event 34, boys 200-yard freestyle relay. In the one hole, we got Chase Barman, Philip Long in lane 6, Razvan in lane 7, and Colin Brannon in lane 8. Coming up, we've got Ramsey and Senyaris in lane 5, Ryder Davis in lane 6, Blake Wilson in lane 7, and Kabir Dua in lane 8. In the pool next, closest to us, we've got Gabriel de Los Angeles in lane 6, Zach Affinado, lane 7, Alex Hageman, and lane 8, Joseph Basaplero.
I'm sorry, Chuck, what was that last name again? Man, some of these are really hard to pronounce. And I grew up with a very difficult to pronounce last name.
Well, you're missing a vowel in your last name.
My maiden name does,
I know.
yeah.
Okay, in the water, we have Josh Aguiar in lane 5, Donald Paxton in lane 4, Jacob Bacchus in lane 7, and Lucas Sorrentino in lane 8. Swimming anchor.
Alrighty. Who's going to get this?
All right.
Okay, there we go.
Next up, we have varsity 200 yards.
Hang on there,
free.
Chuck. I got to announce this. First place at 138.17 is lane 5. Second place in lane 6, 139.84. Third place, 149.94 in lane 8, and fourth place, lane 7, 150.14.
Okay. All right. Give me that. All right. Trey Noss in lane 1 from the first lanes 1 through 4 all valley. Lane 1 is Trey Noss. Lane 2 is Jeremy Elvender. Lane 3 is Daniel Wing. Lane 4 is Freddie Cumming. The rest are Bell. Lane 5 is Kevin Secek. Lane 6 is Edwin Simeon. Lane 7 is Alex Fazalat. And lane 8 is Johnny Kajawa. John Kajawa. Sorry. 50 is a fun race to watch because it's just messy, you know.
Yes.
Lot of
go.
chop.
Just go and come back, and that's it. Oh,
Look
a lot
at
of
that
splashing.
start,
Look
though.
at that. Kevin's
Unbelievable.
beautiful streamline. That is amazing.
Good.
You know, and I tell Grant, extend your streamline. Like,
Yeah.
push it out there. And he's like, no. Because I apparently don't know what I'm talking about.
So let's look at that split for Kevin was 22. Excuse me. That was good. Actually, Valley had a good split there, too. 22-41 for basically both of them. Dead heat. We've got a race here. Oh, sorry. I'm becoming a fan. From Valley, Benjamin Kramer in lane 1, Mitch Carter in lane 2, Ethan Armbruster in lane 3, Dylan Lee in lane 4, Addison Noonan in lane 5, Tyler Roller in lane 6, Josh Wong, and Braden Hammett in lane 8. Oh, and then coming up. Oh, yes, cool. So is this the 4th? Okay. All right.
Looks like. Go, it's me close there.
And Kevin
first
Tran,
place
Connor Long, Nick Elliott,
is
Ryan.
Lane 5, 130.63. Second place is lane 3, 131.79. Third place is lane 6, 132.68. And fourth place is lane 7, 136.79.
Sorry, as the announcer, there was just a lot going on there.
There
Missed
was.
a couple there, Kath. Sorry about that.
It's fast, man. I mean, like you said, it's a fast
The
one.
50s with eight lanes going.
Yeah.
They don't pay me enough to do this.
Alrighty.
Okay, next up, we've got the 100-yard backstroke. Brasov. Lane 2, Tyler Chin. Lane 3, Ryan Boschkin. Lane 4, Chris Buckaloo. Lane 5, Chase Gavin, Ethan Brush in lane 6. And Oliver Owen in lane 7. 100-yard backstroke. Nice turn. Good turn. Yep. So that's Chris Buckaloo right in front of us. He's having a really good season. He's really stood out for the events that we've watched. And looks like he's having a good swim. His previous time was a 59.36. I think he's going to beat it by a good little bit just by looking at his streamline.
First place goes to Chris Buckaloo at 59.27, followed by Ryan Boschkin at 101.95, then Chase Gavin at 102.21.
Some good time.
Oliver Owen at 110.95.
I tell you something, Kathy. Pretty much all those were real great improvements on their time. So yeah, that was great job for the young Bells.
Yes, nice swim.
Late team 2, Ben Steinhoff in lane 3, Caden Manichek in lane 4, Juan Lipe in lane 5, and Blake Wilson in lane 6. Shout out to Ben Steinhoff's dad for the orthodontics on my kids. Did a great job.
And Melissa too.
What's that? And Melissa too.
Melissa
yes.
too.
We've got Caden Manichek and Blake Wilson going neck and neck. They're looking too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Job.
Looks like Manichek and Wilson were right on that together. Let's see who gets it. And Blake Wilson comes in at 111.50, followed by Caden Manichek at 112.21. And then Ben Steinhoff, 122.46.
All right.
Some Brandon needs to go 55.
Brandon needs to go sub 55. So the next event we've got event 40, boys 100-yard backstroke. We've got Indivar Nalagandla from Valley Christian, Wade Halverson from Valley Christian, Gianluca Flores from Valley, William Chen from Valley, Brandon Lamb from Bell, Brandon So from Bell. That's lanes 5 and 7, so we've got 7 swimmers here. Right.
And it's looking like in first place, we've got Brandon Lamb at 56.33, followed by lane 6, who was Brandon's, nope, I don't know how that worked out, 58.67. Then Gianluca Flores, 1 minute, 0.26. And then William Chen at 107.85. I guess it was Brian So that came in at 58.67 in second place.
All right, cross off 100 breaststroke feed number 1.
All right.
Cross off 100 breaststroke feed number 1. Just walk, guys, walk.
So we have here 100 breast, Brosh Zoff, Oscar Guo in lane 1, Jaden Lee in lane 2, Brady Zapp in lane 3, Freddie Cumming in lane 4, Alexander Trong in lane 5. Wait, this is 42, excuse me. Minkyu Ko in lane 2, Addison Susek in lane 3, Sunny Lowe in lane 4, Donald Pax in lane 5, Samuel Porras in lane 6, and in lane 7 we have
Sotelo, right?
last name Sotelo.
Wenceslao, I think is how you say his name. Looks like Addison and Sunny are going to it. First place goes to Sunny Lowe, 106.94, followed by Addison Zusek, 107.46, followed by Donald Paxton, 111.87.
All right, so we have event 44. Are we still? Or wait, are we still on? We're still on Frosh Zoff. Excuse me. Heat 2 of 2. Josh Aguiar in lane 2. Colin Brannon in lane 3. Milan Damjanic in lane 4. Nate Dixon in lane 5. Dylan Nguyen in lane 6, and Connor Park in lane 7. Frosh Zoff, good. Thank you for.
Looks like Josh and Colin are going head to head.
You're going
Colin's trying to
crazy.
get there. He pretty close. It's going to be close, I think. And in first place is Josh Aguilar at 111.03, followed by Colin Brannon, 112.30. Third place, we will have momentarily Milan Damjanats at 126.19. Oh, tied with Connor Park at 126.19. Pretty impressive. Don't see too many exact ties down to the hundredth of a second.
That is not very common. All right, varsity, 100-yard breast. Oscar Guo in lane 1, Jaden Lee in lane 2, Brady Zapp in lane 3, Freddie Cumming in lane 4. From Bellarmine, Alexander Trong, Tyler Roller in lane 6, and Kevin Tran in lane 7. You want to know what our CCS cut in this is,
Sure.
Kathy? I think I'll tell you. So it's event 22. We're looking at trying to beat 101.99. Is
Okay,
our
101.99
101.99
is
is
the
our cut. Strong swimmers here.
Yep.
I happen to know Tyler's kind of a breaststroker, so I think. Wow, nice turn. So the times here. Bell Alexander, 102.58.
It's like
Pushing
Kevin
hard,
Tran
though.
has a CCS cut already.
Yeah.
See if Alexander Chuang can get one. He's almost there.
That's his brother, Nate, cheering on his bro. I love seeing that.
Oh, that's nice.
That is brotherhood right there.
That's awesome. Brotherly love
Yeah.
at its finest. All right, who's going to take first? And that's going to be Alexander Truong, 102.49, followed by Kevin Tran, 103.92, followed by Tyler Roller at 104.83, and Freddie Cumming at 109.76.
All right. So next up, we only have 2 more events left. Next, we have the 400-yard freestyle relay, frost soft. In lane 5, excuse me, we have heat 2 of 2. We've got Miles Cozart in lane 5 and Samuel Tien in lane 6.
This is the last heat of our individual races.
Yep, and then we've got 2 relays, and then
Next
that's
we
a
will
wrap.
have relays.
They're doing battle. Yeah.
Looks like Miles might be a little ahead. Yeah,
It's a good
Miles
race,
is
though.
ahead.
Come on, Miles.
Miles is doing very
So
well.
Miles actually had a good split. Miles' split was at 37. If he can maintain that, he can get pretty close to a CCS cut on this. 101.99.
Yeah, let's see how he
Not
does.
going to quite make it this time, but I'm sure he will next week or by
See,
WCAL.
Miles got a 103.50.
103.50.
Samuel got a 105.31.
Good job,
Both
Miles.
boys improved their times. Good job.
Jackson.
5-minute break.
you at every meet. There's always a 5-minute break before the quarter period.
That's
Coach
funny.
is giving somebody a hard time for not understanding there's a 5-minute break before the relay every meet. That's funny. So what are we going to do during this 5-minute break, Chuck? Anybody to interview?
Oh,
Nobody
you know,
to interview?
I'd love to And we're back. We're back. All right. So Frost off 400 free relay. In lane 1, we have Elbridge Shee. 5 Elbridge Shee. Lane 6, Zach Affinado. Lane 7, James Haven. Lane 8, Trenton Spence. Okay.
This is 400 free relay, Frost off. Event 46.
So up in the water next. In lane 5, you've got Chase Barman. You've got Chris Buckaloo in lane 6. Oliver Owen in lane 7, and Tyler Chin in lane 8. This should be kind of a fun little race. I wanna watch this. There's some solid swimmers in the 2-hole here. Watch this Buckaloo. He's good, I think. What's this fell in the pool?
I didn't see.
All right, here's your anchors. Wait. That's the 2-hole, excuse me. Our third swimmers is Ryan Boschkin in lane 5, Philip Long in lane 6, Alex Hageman in lane 7, and Kabir Dua in lane 8. Relays are so fun. It really does bring the best out of a team. That's one of the things Kevin said that I really liked. So it's more than just an individual sport. It is a team brings the best out of you.
Yeah.
So in your anchor, we've got Chase Gavin in lane 5, Ryder Davis bringing up the anchor in lane 6, Jackson Snap in lane 7, and Nathan Palmore in lane 8. So Ryder's got a little bit of pool to make up if he's going to do it. Yeah,
That's
they've
gotta
got
be
some.
disappointing when you learn that you are in a relay and you're fully dressed. Whoops.
It's justice.
It happens.
All right.
And we have in first place is lane 5 at 3:37.31. Second place is lane 6 at 3:40.51.
Colin, can you come here a second?
Can you do a relay? You might have to do a relay right now. No?
All right.
Third place at
This is
3:55 is lane 7.
all she wrote, folks. We've got
Last event.
event 48. We've got the first 4 are all Valley, but I'll give you the first swimmers as they enter the water. We've got Hermanth Nandukumar in lane 1, Lucas Wang in lane 2, Daniel Wang in lane 3, and Freddie Cumming in lane 4. Then from Bell, you've got Kevin Secek in lane 5, Josh Wong in lane 6, Hunter Pilarski in lane 7, and Ryan Regan in lane 8.
They're off.
Nice start.
Strong start.
Unbelievable. A lot cooler this week than it was last week. This wind really
Even
is
today versus yesterday, right?
really
It cooled
picked
down
up.
today
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
truth. Yeah, Kevin is having a nice start.
Makes it look so easy.
But still a solid swim right
His
next to
his
him.
technique
Josh
is
is also, Josh Wong's also, you know. So that first split that was 47.54 for the first 100. That's a nice start. So in the water for lane 5, we've got Edwin Simeon from Bell. Next to him, we've got Tyler Roller in lane 6. All right, Tyler. Connor Long in lane 7 and Adam Humbert in lane 8. On the Valley side, we have Andrew Zhang in lane 2, Stanford Yu in lane 2, Caleb Hernandez in lane 3, and William Chen in lane 4. So in first place, Edwin is keeping the lead. Let's see what that split's going to be. Up next in that lane, we've got Nicholas Elliott entering the water, and next to him, we've got Simon Zhao, and then Matthew Hain from Bell, and Ryan Meth. This should be a good race right here, actually.
Nick swimming very nice and solid.
Couple of
Another one with very nice technique.
sorry. On the other side at Valley in lane 3, we've got Mitch Carter, lane 1, Trey Noss in lane 3, Donovan Burke in lane 4, and Gianluca Flores in lane 5. Okay, good. Looks like extending out a little bit of a lead in lane 5. Not a bad swim, actually. Nice swim. Good job. Nice split. So swimming anchor in lane 5 is Ryan Kierton. Next to him is Addison Noonan.
Ooh, I'm starting to feel the chill now.
I know. Couldn't end soon enough. In lane 3, not a bad, actually,
And it's
for these
looking
conditions,
like we've
not,
got first place goes to lane 5, 3:17.85. Second
That's
place,
not bad,
lane
actually. For
3
these
at
conditions, that's actually pretty good.
3:23.56. Third place, lane 6 at 3:24.01. Fourth place, lane 7 at 3:36.31. So first went to Bellarmine, lane 5. Second went to Valley, lane 3. Third went to Bellarmine, lane 6. Fourth went to Bellarmine, lane 7. Fifth place went to Bellarmine, lane 8. Sixth place went to Valley, lane 4.
Well,
Bellarmine boys, the good news is we do not have to cover. Bad news is you still have to help clean up this pool. Gotta get the touch pads out. Somebody grab the lap cap, put them away.
all right, Kathy, it's been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure, Chuck. I'll see you next week.
Next
same
week,
place,
who do
same
we have next week? St. Francis?
St. Francis, I believe.
And then getting ready for WCal.
That's
and
right.
you senior parents, please know we will be having a senior day. But thanks so much. Have a great week.
Take it easy.
Oh, excuse me. I was just